fully regulated broker in Europe and South Africa, offering Forex indices, commodities, crypto, and over 100 stocks. Now, at AAAFX, you pay no commission on any Forex pair using their ECN Plus account and low commissions on cryptos and stocks. Plus, you can deposit with cash or crypto, get a free VPS with deposits over 5K, and easily integrate the well-known copy trade service Zulu Trade. While you're waiting for the stream to start, go and check them out by clicking the link in the description, comments, or visit AAAFX.com.
What's up, guys? Give me a few seconds here. I've got to get a few things ready on my computer. It ended up rebooting on me and had to fix some stuff. So the first thing that I want to go over, we got a few minutes before the market opens. Let's see here. Share my screen. Share screen window. I want to go over this Discord here. Excuse me. We're going to take my face off this. So the reason I want to go over the Discord first was this right here. I gave a full breakdown of all the trades that we were looking at this week. As you can see here, this was our template that we uploaded from last week that we called, all those big pushes and buys at even, on here, you can see here, TP hit, protect and close those partials, 127 pips on the first entry, ended up running 660 pips. This day ended up turning into a 1900 pip day. When I say I gave the template, you literally download this file right here and just overlay it on your MT5. And that way you're seeing exactly what I'm seeing on my chart. Here is the small account update. Here is the big account update. Well, I say big account, it's not big. This one here is only like 1 million and some change. And then, man, what a zoom. This was on 10.4, had a nice push through, and then gave a full detailed video of that trade and how it worked out. This was yesterday. As you can see here, yesterday I said small account update per this morning's trades. As you all know, we're playing with daily rejections. We're looking good. If you see that, I've got my TP set down here at 29,718. That was the TP for these trades we got in right here at the top and pushed down. Obviously, it hit TP this morning. So right here, I put everyone small account update per this morning's trade. As you all know, we hit TP. That's this one up here. I put TP hit. So yeah, it was an amazing week of trading. So now let's take a look at where we're currently at and what I'm doing within the market. So here is where we're at. All right, so that's really weird. Ever since my update last night, my computer's been acting funny. So it may be time to take it and get the new one. So what you can see here is if we go to the 30-minute, we had this massive, this is the 8:30 news that came down and we hit TP. So if you go to my trade history, you can see that all the sells that we had through here that I was protected and everything and then had through here ended up closing right down there. So I had my TP set at 29. Excuse me. Sorry for the guys, coughing in your ear or whatever. I've got horrible allergies right now. So I had my TP set at 29,718. Since I was watching the trades manually, I went ahead and removed it and then closed out down here, closed out one here and then one here. So the way that I'm playing this trade, as you can see, I do have a buy at $3 per pip, is because one, we have a lot of equity in this account. We're up to $15,763 on this account, which is amazing. And then, yeah, it's like, man, we got a little bit of room to play with. So the way that I'm playing this is this push came down and we had positive news. Everything looked great. So, I was like, man, at New York Open, I'm just going to play the push up. So, I mean, the goal would be this was our TP here. And then these through here were TP. And once we pushed up out of this zone, this was kind of the TP1, TP2, TP3 area of shaving and or your break zones, depending on how you play that. So yes, this is US30. Let me remove that top banner so you guys can see this real quick. There we go. Now y'all can see everything. You can see the broker I use. You can see the timeline we're on. You can see everything. So playing it to where if we can get that push, this top one right here would be TP1, TP2, and then TP3 is how I'd play that. So give you, in case you are not part of the private Zoom or you didn't see any of the other live sessions I've done this week, I can give you an update on how you would have caught this trade right through here. So as you can see, you got to swing low and, your swing lows here and everything. So Andy, how would I call this drop here and possibly this drop here that we had at the top? It's easy. Once you can use a trend line if you want to. Once you hit that dot to dot like that, that's your dot to dot break. You broke right here. Okay. So that means your stop loss is up here. You are trading on the 30, right? So your stop loss is going to be 10 pips above this, which puts you right about there. All right. So when you took this entry, you're looking at 227 pip stop loss. Obviously, stop loss never hit. And currently you're setting it around 800, almost 900 pips of profit on that trade. But Andy, there was no dot to dot for this trade right here. You're going to take this fib fan and you're going to hit that first. You can hit that first one like that right there that we drew out, just that first trend. And look what you get. As price is coming down and hits it, it bounces, breaks right there, boom. Bounce, breaks, gets on top of it, and market's about to open. What happens? Boom, there's your break. And slams all the way down. That's how you can catch that without even having a dot to dot. Now, where would I have known to get out of this trade if I didn't have your TP, Andy? If I didn't look at prior zones, if I didn't have the TP, where could I get out? You see this dot right here, and you see that dot right there? You connect. And once you connect those dots, you can see that this area down here is where we should be rejecting. Right through here somewhere is where we should be rejecting. We could get a wick, somewhere through here. But when you took that trade as your sells right here and it tapped that dot to dot trend line, boom, you're out of those positions. So even if you wasn't using the setup that I had over here for TP, now you know what you're looking at. So, and Diols or however you say your name, it's US30. If you look to the right, you'll see the price. It's going to be the only thing that moves in this market with that price. If you look at the bottom of my tab to the left, it'll say US30 as well. If you look at the top upper left-hand corner, it'll say US30 and will also say US30 cash. So familiarize yourself with MT4 before you keep just asking questions on it, and you'll see that. So that's where we're at. Let me see what questions we got in here real quick. Yo. Good morning, Andy. How you doing? Audio is loud and clear. Man, I'm doing great. This has been one of the weeks that just was good. A lot of fun in the market. We marked up on the private Discord. We're a total of this week, take that to the 5 minute. We're a total of 3,000. It's like 3,814, 3,815 pips this week, which is just, for me, unreal. I love having those weeks of, 2,000 to 3,000 pips, especially when we're playing on the daily and we're able to take positions at such a smaller lot size that helps people. So, for example, as we're playing these daily zones, this one's on my daily chart, Andy. Here we go. So as we're playing these daily zones that we had marked up, wow, that's a lot of trades. Templates. I don't want to do that. Ooh. Trade history. So, as we're playing like these wick fills and rejections, you did have a pretty big, on some of these daily rejections, you had a stop loss of 115, about 125 pips in these trades. And at 125, 150 pips, if you're using runners, you're at 700 pips in profit. If you use my TP, you're at 596 in profit. And then we caught this whole run all the way up into this zone over here, which was a total push of, 750, 760 plus pips. And we had multiple entries on that. We caught this push here coming up on 10-3, which was another 700, plus pip push. So, it's been a solid week. So have no complaints on that. As far as what do I see on NAS, I've not looked at NAS. I'll be honest. This was the rejection trend line that I had last week that I drew. And we're rejecting it right now. We rejected it here and obviously pushed back up, and it tapped it again and pushed us up. So, I'm still bullish on NAS and US30 anytime we have a massive push down. like what we had prior to market open. It could have a continuation. Could be wrong, but I would at least expect some sort of push up from this bounce. And if we don't get a push up from this bounce, then you would see your drop. You would have your drop happen right probably around this area right here. So anything that breaks the 11,233 and 11,218 is going to turn into your sell areas to about right there. So that'd be 11,091. So just a good zone to watch on that. Let's see here. You don't think there'll be more sells? I mean, there could be. There could be more sells. I'm more geared towards buys at the moment. Only when I look at this daily, we had a massive level of support right here in this area, and we rejected up here in this area. So, I mean, that's a 700 plus pip push. We could, I mean, if we push back down, our next area of push is going to be right here. But being Friday, being NFP, being good news coming out instead of bad news, the good news came out at 8:30. We pushed down. We cleared out any orders that were part of our big push here. That was all, I mean, this one here was not even, we shouldn't have had a candle bullish that big on that day, especially with all the news and everything coming out. So, you know, if we can get just a little bit of retraction, which is what I'm hoping for, like I said, you know, stop one would be somewhere in this area right there. We'll turn this to black. Stop one would be there. And then I'd love to see, you know, a final TP somewhere between, you know, 30,173 up to about 30,307. If we get that big of a push, it's Friday. You know, it could sit down here and push into this zone and range and then push back up and just bounce around. And that's why I went in obviously with $3 per pip on the small account, just because, you know, made a really good profit this week and don't want to take a chance on risking it. Yeah, I'm on MT5. What time frame did you start breaking your charts down on? So I start breaking my charts down on at the daily. And I go from the daily to the 30-minute and then base most everything off the 30-minute. When we're on these lives, I'll jump down to the 5-minute or 1 minute just to kind of get, you know, an idea of what it's doing. But I really like to see that daily picture. The dots that are on the screen are part of the broker that I use. They put these dots on here for swing high, swing lows. They show support and resistance zone. And if you want to, you can go to YouTube and type in Kurt Wheeler Andy Peters, and it's going to bring up a section of dots. It's going to bring up a video of dots where I talk about the dots, how to utilize them, how to trade with them, and everything over about an hour to an hour and a half long video. So really good. And then I've got a little something I'm going to drop in here for you guys. If you're not part of my private Discord, you can at least be part of the announcement section and see announcements. Every once in a while, I'll go live to the public during the week. So be sure to click the link here and join that Discord. I just dropped it in the chat here on YouTube and Facebook. So that's where we're at there. And what's up, Scott? What's up, Phantom or Austin? Please, what pair is this, man? When people keep asking that and they're not paying attention, sorry, buddy. You get blocked from the Zoom there. I mean, the live session. Told the guy 3 times. Other people have told him, and he can look and see. He's just being an ass. That's all. So gone. So quick update for all my Trading Nut people. Just wanted to let you guys know that I've been doing Trading Nut now on Cam's platform for going on almost 5.5 months. At the end of this month, we'll be hitting 6 months. I had a talk with Cam, and we are going to be, for me personally, I'm going to be retiring the Friday sessions towards the end of October. We've got, with holidays coming up in November and December, we're going to be traveling a lot. And I was like, for 6 months now, I've been jumping on these Friday Zooms. We've had amazing sessions. We're literally, I think, 23 or 24 of these lives that we've done. We've hit crazy TPs. You guys have seen me flip my $1 million account. I hate using the word flip because it sounds pretty cheap, but I guess let me say the word build. You've heard me build my $1 million account up to almost, we're setting that 4 point something, almost, no, it's $5 million, some change, but I do have a little bit of drawdown in it. So we're setting at like 3.8, 3.9 mil. You watch me take my Bitcoin account to, $200,000 some change to now 1.1 million and some change. You've seen me take the $10,000 accounts to a total of over $500,000 withdrawals. You've seen the small accounts that I've been doing for the last 4 weeks now, from $1,500 to $9,000 to $12,000 to $15,000. We've caught some of the biggest trades of the year on these live sessions of Trading Nut. So, it's been some record videos. We've had a ton of fun. But like I told Cam, it's time to relax for the rest of the year. I was like, plus I have my private Discord that I really want to focus on with those guys. So, if you want to be part of it, I've sent the free version of the announcement section so you can kind of see what's going on, keep up with some of the trades that I release to the public and go from there. But yeah, man, just an amazing time on Trading Nut. I can't thank Cam enough. How are you drawing these daily zones? Are you using the top of the bodies? Yeah, most of the time I use top of the bodies. It's just easier for me to look up here and just see the bodies. Because wicks are going to have some support in what they do, but the heavier the support that I've seen is going to be on the bodies. So same with like the TP, that I had down here at the bottom where we hit. I was using the body of this candle. Had I been using this wick, I would have missed out on about 91 pips of profit. If I would have been using this wick down here, I'd have never hit TP. So after trial and error, I found that the wick bodies work the best. So let's see here. Jason says something here I'll share on the screen. Jason, thank you for this. He says, fellow Pip Connect member here. If you are not part of Andy's Discord group, you're missing out. Hey, Andy, massive appreciation for all you do. Love you, bro. And Jason, love you, man. And thanks so much, for the support and everything. And got one here by Kyle. Kyle, thank you so much for everything that you do to support. No, I will be doing this through the month of October. So I would say I've got here on my calendar, the last session that we will have will be the 28th of this month. So 28th of this month will be the last session that I do for Trading Nut. And there's still some things that me and Cam are talking about, going into the next year, just trying to switch it up. It's, and if I'm being honest, it's something me and Cam talked about. We're like, I'm coming on these streams every Friday, extremely transparent, not trading on TradingView, showing you guys my accounts, every account that I have that I trade, showing them all to you guys. And just, he's like the traction, which is crazy. He was like, it stayed about the same. So I was like, well, let's go and, reevaluate some things and come back in January and hit it harder. That's all we can do. So just a fun time. Which crosses do you trade the most? I trade, as far as like pairs and everything I trade, mainly US30 on my live sessions. And then outside of that, GU, GJ, EU, ODU, CAJ, anything you see the tabs on the screen there at the bottom is essentially what I trade and look at. So should change it to Pip Connect because I love it. Pip Collect. Oh man, you're funny. I love it. So outlook for the day. Obviously I gave my beginning of the outlook on the session. If we take this down to the 5 minute and look at it, I'm still, to have a 1 minute candle, which I loved, that 1 minute candle pushed to be about 380-ish pips. So, I'm looking for the market to push. We'll have some fake outs. We'll have some pushes that'll come here and there. But overall, I still think we're going to come back and tap some of this up here. So, we'll see how it goes. Yes, I trade with MT5. That's all I use right now is MT5. MT4 no longer has any support as far as like what MetaTrader is concerned about. Is Carbon Capital coming out with funded accounts? Yes, they're working on it at the moment. So they will be coming. So fingers crossed we get them soon and everyone's happy and we can play around with them. So, but guys, that's it. Short and sweet meeting. If you're not in anything right now, if you're in the continuation of sells, obviously congratulations on that because it's still running really good. But like I said, I ended up getting out of all of mine up here from the time I pulled the trigger on mine. We've got about 145 pip down. If you guys have followed me for any amount of time, wherever I've got my ending TPs is obviously where I enter, the opposite direction at. And that's, right here was TP, and then there's my entry. So, I follow my rules. So we'll see how they go today and we'll see if they treat me well. And then we'll give an update. So I'll be doing an update in the announcement section on the Discord. And then did you buy or sell? No, I bought after I saw. I've been selling all week. Well, actually, I wasn't selling all week. I was buying on, I think, Monday, Tuesday, and then sold yesterday. And today we hit TP this morning. No, you can access the Discord. Well, I mean, the Discord is actually cut off to the public. So what I will give you guys is a way. Let's see here. Pull this up real quick. And there goes my screen again. Let's see. So I'm going to bring this form up that I can send you guys. This is, so I still consider some members. When I say still consider some members, I still consider, let's see here. Let me find it on here. Here's form. All right. Bam. Boom. So I do still share. I mean, I still do look at memberships and say, does this person fit our community? Is this what someone I'd like to have part of our community? Do they pass KYC? Anything like that. So what I'm posting right here in the chat, whether you're on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever, just click this link and fill it out. And then I go and I look through it. So I'm very selective in who joins the Discord right now. And the reason for that is I want the community to continue to grow, but grow with like-minded people and individuals who aren't there just to, goof off, scam people, whatever. So I've got a full KYC now for my memberships. So, I mean, when you join, I know exactly who you are, why you're there. I actually talk with you to make sure you're a fit for the community. I'm treating it like a family. You wouldn't let someone in your family that you don't know or wouldn't trust. So, but yeah, there's a bunch of different payment ways to get in there once you are accepted. But I'm just not, accepting public invites right now, as far as from everyone. So the link is in there. So if you're on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter, please look at the chat function and you'll see the link there to be considered for the Discord. So, but guys, that's where I'm at. So like I said, if you're not in any positions right now, basically anything above the 29,596 is kind of what you'd be looking for that push up. So you can throw that on your screen and just know 29,596 is push up. And our first stop, if we get into a bullish momentum there, would be 29,923. So we'll be good to go. Let's see. Learn a lot since joining Andy's group and still learn. Yeah, I love it. You're on the wrong side of the marketed bud. No. I'm on a good side, because what I do is when I trade, as you can see here, if you look at the 1 hour, all of my trades here, exited like through here was all my trades I got out of, entered sells here, got out of my sells right here. And anytime that I have a sell that hits my TP, I go ahead and enter the opposite direction. If I don't, then that means I'm not following my rules. And yeah, with sometimes following my rules, yeah, I will lose trades. But then my rules also do really well. So, my rules have netted me over 6 figures this week. So I keep doing what I'm doing and it works really well for me. So you guys have an amazing day. Follow the announcement section on the Discord. I'll keep you updated with the trades and how they turn out. And I'll keep you updated with the small account, and you guys will see the withdrawals and see how it turns out this week for me. Might have some scalping to do here and there. Might just hold some trades and protect. We'll wait and see. So you guys have an amazing day. For the private Discord members, I'll see you on the Discord. Y'all be good.